Agatha Hattie is a gothic children's fairy tale that I wrote and Leslie Nan Moon illustrates. It's about a wealthy, beautiful little girl who seems to have everything. She's a little unhappy with her station in life because she's expected to think and act a certain way and isn't allowed to have fun or express herself. She has a curious side and stops to investigate a dancing black dog in the mist on her way home from school. This sweet little creature reveals himself as a vampire dog and gives Agatha a bite that will change her life forever. My name is Jacqueline Feddick, and I'm a stay-at-home mom and kind of a housewife, so that takes up most of my time, but I have passion for everything that has to do with art. I love to write, I love to make up stories, I love to paint, I love filming, animation, everything.
I grew up in Philadelphia, 1972, and my mother is a sculptor, my father a photographer, so my entire life I grew up going to art museums and art shows, and it was inevitable that I would go into the arts. And I went to the University of the Arts, where I graduated with a degree in fine art, printmaking, and book arts, and to this day I am still working in that medium. I've always been drawn to do art that was narrative. I've never been an abstract artist, so to speak. I work narrative because I like to escape. Not as a bad thing, but I escape from life, from the daily grind, from the, as Picasso said, art erases the dust of everyday life, and I have a lot of dust in my life. I have a profoundly autistic son, so my escape is my art, and I work narratively in my printmaking. The first time Jackie read Agatha Hattie to me, I was sold. I grew up in a time where I read Interview with the Vampire, and people used to think I worshiped the devil because of it. But it was not socially acceptable back then. Twilight had not yet come out. So I've always loved monsters and creatures and people that didn't walk the normal walk. So when Jackie read Agatha Hattie to me, I fell in love with the story, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear it also.
I came up with Agatha Hattie in a dream. I completely dreamed the story, and when I woke up, I went to write it down, and it started becoming a little bit of a poem. And so I just went with it, and before I knew it, I had a really cool little story.
The art form that I talk about, printmaking, a lot of people don't know what printmaking is. And printmaking, the form that I do mostly is wood cuts and linoleum cuts. So I basically carve my art, my drawing, into a piece of wood or a piece of linoleum. I draw it and then I carve it out.
Leslie and I are doing this Kickstarter because we need $1,700 to purchase a publishing package on CreateSpace.com.
CreateSpace is very cool. With this package, our book will instantly be available on Amazon.com in book form, as well as available for the Kindle.
Yeah, it's a really cool place for artists to go and self-publish their books, and that's what we want to do.
Jackie and I sincerely thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day and finding out a little bit more about Agatha Hattie, a little bit more about us as artists, and we hope you'll consider making a donation.
Thanks for backing our project, and thank you for your support. We love to entertain you.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.